Hi, I'm John, and thanks for logging on. Here I have today is the Omega Seamaster GMT. This Omega Seamaster GMT, or also known as the Goodplanet, is on my 7.25 inch wrist and 18.41 centimeters in circumference. Now, the lug-to-lug size on this piece is 50 millimeters. The height on this piece is 16 millimeters. The dimensions of the crown to the bezel is closing in at about 44 millimeters, or 43.5. Now, the thickness of this case is due to the 600 meter water resistance, or 2,000 feet. Now, this does feature a screw-in crown because of the depth that it could dive to. It has also a helium escape valve for helium dives. And this watch is on Omega's rubber blue strap, which you can see bolsters on the side of the wrist and thins out towards the bottom. Now, let's take it off so you can see my favorite part about this watch. Now, you could see right here the see-through case back, which shows Omega's 8500 movement. This is Omega's free sprung hairspring, and you can see that it's beautifully decorated in a Geneva wave, or as I should say, an arabesque Geneva wave. This is a 38 jewel movement with 60-hour power reserve. That is due because, let's say, right here, we'll rotate the watch so you can see right here on the bottom, right there. Just come right in. You can see it says 1 barrel and 2 barrels. These 2 barrels help with the 60-hour power reserve. Now, when we take a look at the case itself, you can see on the sides it has a beautiful, beautiful brushed finish. Very subtle, and with a slight of class, right here, the bevel edge is polished, giving that slight pop. Gorgeous, 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 the way the lights are playing off the ceramic bezel. The bezel itself is a bi-directional bezel, and sharp and precise clicks. Set it back at 12. Now, one feature that is great about this watch for travelers is when you pull it out to the first setting, the hour hand jumps. So you can see 6, 7, and 8. It is great for travelers and is a quick set feature that won't disturb the minute hand. Now, this watch you could technically do 3 time zones. You have the bezel, you could time with 1 time zone. You have your current time zone, and you also have your GMT time zone. This watch is jam-packed with features, and you can see the indices itself are slightly raised. The watch itself glows brightly, and you see the loom pipe also. You can use this to time, let's say, dives to that nature. It's a little harder because this is a 24-hour instead of the typical dive bezel. Let's just take a closer look at the case, and we'll get to that deployment clasp. Now, we flip it over, and you can see Omega's beautiful brushed Omega signature on the bottom. Now let's close the clasp, and now that unveils the beautiful insignia of Omega, polished on the top with push button deployment. Solid